After the Bureau of Labor Statistics released monthly jobs data showing surprisingly weak hiring in July, large downward revisions to job growth in May and June, President Trump announced on social media he was firing BLS Commissioner Erika McEntarfer.
Well, did the president shoot the messenger because he didn't like the message? National Economy Council Director Kevin Hassett told Meet the Press, not exactly. Hassett says the way job number revisions are calculated has been flawed since COVID.
The actual number for the month wasn't so bad, but the 2 months before were revised down by more than had ever happened since 1968.
But William Beach, who did lead the BLS during President Trump's first term, called the move unfortunate, said it could set a bad precedent where bad news means you're going to get fired. ABC News political analyst Steve Roberts joins us now from Washington. Steve, who's right here?
I think the critics are right. I think Donald Trump, he said very explicitly, Kevin Hassett's trying to put a good face on this, but the president said, they made me look bad, and nothing in the world angers Donald Trump more than making me look bad. And these are independent professionals who have served Democrats and Republicans for generations. And there's nothing new about this. Donald Trump, going back to his first term, embraced alternative facts as a doctrine. Remember, he argued with the National Park Service a week after his inauguration because they said fewer people had attended his inauguration than he claimed. And this has been a consistent through line throughout his entire public life, denying the facts when they don't conform to his politics. Now, when Kevin Hassett says that the process of gathering data can be updated, that's a fair comment because all systems that depend on public responses, whether they're pollsters or the census, with the advent of new technologies and cell phones, people do have to update their data collection systems, but that's very different from saying the numbers were rigged for political bias, which is exactly what the president charged. And the real problem here is that you need independent, verifiable statistics to make rational decisions. Another economist, Jason Furman from Harvard, told CNN accurate statistics are essential for the economy. Countries that have tried to fake those statistics have often ended up with economic crises as a result. So this is not just tweeting some political claim. This threatens the integrity and the rational basis for economic decision making.
If you are working in government, Steve, are you concerned that if you release numbers that are not flattering to the administration or that could be perceived that way, are you out?
Absolutely. And Donald Trump has shown his very volatile personality and willing to fire people who don't agree with him. There are many examples of this. You look at, for instance, when he proposed his one big, beautiful bill, and he claimed that the tax cuts would generate income to pay for the tax cuts. Well, every economist in the history of the world has says that's not true. In the Congressional Budget Office, and let's remember, Republicans control the Congress. This is not as if the Congressional Budget Office is some nest of Democratic operatives. And they said that the bill would cost the Treasury $3.3 trillion. Well, Trump went nuts and said, no, that's not true. But he had no basis for saying that. The professional economists were making the calculations. If you look at a whole series of areas, he's rejected the assessment of his own intelligence people who have said over and over again, yes, Russia did meddle in the 2016 election and did try to help Donald Trump. He's denied the conclusions of climate scientists in his own administration. It's not just numbers. It's a whole range of professionals who have served every administration, Democratic and Republican, who are dedicated to independent, verifiable, scientific information. And when that contradicts Donald Trump's view of the world, yeah, your job's in danger.
All right. Thanks a lot, Steve. Steve Roberts there, ABC News political analyst, discussing the firing of the head of the Bureau of Labor Statistics, which put out some not so great numbers. And actually, once again, to repeat what Kevin Hassett said, it was the worst revisions that we've seen since 1968.
That is a long time.
Right?
Yeah.
Thanks for watching Arizona's Morning News. Click to watch more from KTAR News and hit the button in the middle to subscribe.